Marysville Bulldogs Coach's Corner, a service of Hilltop Tires, Darren's Repair, Blue Valley Technologies, the Citizens State Bank, Dr. Jill Gray, and Dane's Automotive.
If you're worried about the shape your smile is in or suffer with tooth pain, you need to visit Gray Family Dental in Marysville. The staff at Gray Family Dental will stop the pain and make your smile look like new again. Dr. Gray offers a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, and cosmetic procedures, and regular hygiene services to keep your teeth and gums in great shape. Call 562-5323 for your appointment today. Gray Family Dental, just the south block of Broadway on 8th Street. Your smile is their priority.
When I looked for a home improvement loan, I knew there were lots of options, but the choice turned out to be simple. I did my homework, then I went to the home of the home improvement loan.
If you want the best service and competitive rates from an experienced quality lender, your decision just got a lot easier. Come talk to us about your home improvement loan. We're an equal housing lender. Citizens State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
3, 2, 1.
Did the new year bring new devices in your home? You might want to increase your internet speed. If you up your speed this month, you get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months to kick off 2023. New Blue Valley internet customers also get a $20.23 bill credit for 3 months. Visit bluevalley.net/2023.
Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Joined now by Scott Brown, head coach of the Marysville Bulldogs. Coach, you had a busy week last week, 3 wins. How do you feel the boys competed in those games?
Said this for a long time. The hardest thing to do, I found in coaching, is to get your guys play hard when they think they're better than the other team. And that's not just this team. That's every team I've ever coached. It's the hardest thing in the world. And, you know, Centrale's a small school, but, man, you know, they're successful at everything they do, and they're tough and competitive. And they had a really, really nice win against a good Rock Creek team. We came pretty focused and ready to play that game and had a nice win there. And then Clay Center always plays well later in the year, and we kind of slept walk through that one, and that one almost bit us a little bit. But, you know, we did enough to win all 3 of them, and you don't. That's not your goal. Your goal isn't to do just enough to win. Your goal is to compete and play as hard as you can and try to get a little better every time. And we did that. You know, for the most part, we did that.
I wanted to bring up that Centralia game. I had a chance to talk to Coach Evans over there, and he talked about your physicality. And I guess I haven't brought that up this year, but, you know, with the older class that you got, how much is that part of just kind of how you want to play?
Oh, yeah. You know, we talk about that all the time. When our guys are locked in, focused, and all 5 guys are involved defensively, we're really hard to score on because of our length and our physicality on the boards. And then, you know, offensively, we want our guys to just go crush teams on the offensive boards. Go, shot goes up, go get the thing, put it up again, go do it again. We talk about our goal is to punk the other team. We just want to physically beat them down, and we want them to quit. And that is a huge advantage for us when we use it. It's a mental thing. If we're mentally focused, the body's going to follow the mind, and when we're locked in and ready to go, that physicality is a huge advantage for us.
Having that senior class, as you're coming up here at the end of the year, I think I've asked you before, but just what has it meant to have these boys on this roster?
Oh, yeah, this is the biggest senior class I've had in coaching, and, you know, we've got a few kids on the bench that, you know, if they were juniors this year, they'd probably be starting next year. And some games they don't even get in the game. They're getting to be involved with a winning team, and that's terrific. But you kind of feel bad for them a little bit that they could be. I mean, a couple of them, honestly. One of them never gets in the game, and I think he could be an all-league honorable mention player if he was just born a different year. It's too bad, but, you know, that's what makes this class great is, you know, we have so much depth.
And having that depth, like you said, it's unfortunate, but from the coaching standpoint, you always like to see it. Now, coming up for you guys, Chapman on the heels. How are you going to be able to, you know, sweep the Irish and come away with a victory?
You know, they've improved a ton. You know, they didn't win a game last year. and lost a bunch of seniors and going into this year, but I kind of thought that they would be bottom of the barrel again, and that's the way they kind of looked at the start of the year. But they've got a few wins lately, and they've improved dramatically. We're going to have to come out ready to play and be focused on defensive rotations and doing our jobs there and attacking on offense and not being in la-la land, which we can kind of get into sometimes. You know, they've improved a bunch. This will not be a walk in the park.
Well, I know you'll get them ready for it, and as the season winds down, like you talked about, making sure you're focused every game going in. Coach, that's all I've got for you. Once again, joined by Scott Brown, head coach of the Marysville Boys. Appreciate your time as always, sir. Best of luck, and probably talk to you one more time before the season ends.
That sounds great. Thank you.
Don't head out on your next adventure riding on a set of tires you're not sure will make it across town. Stop by and see Bryce at Hilltop Tires in Marysville. With the knowledge to set you up right and the personal style you prefer, you'll leave Hilltop flying high. Fitting tires for everything from semis to ATVs. Hilltop Tires is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 until noon, because flats don't have a schedule. Located below the old water tower in Marysville, call Bryce today at 785-619-6035.
Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhaust, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Danes does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Danes Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville.
Marysville Bulldogs Coach's Corner, a service of Hilltop Tires, Darren's Repair, Blue Valley Technologies, the Citizens State Bank, Dr. Jill Gray, and Danes Automotive.